Welcome back to another video. And the first thing I want to say is Happy New Year to all my viewers. Let's just hope 2021 is better than it was last year. So we are kicking this year off on my channel with something quite cool. So you're probably thinking, what is this I'm showing you? Let's move the camera along a bit. Oh, Accenta Plus. What could that mean? Yep, I have an Accenta G4 mini alarm panel. It's an intruder alarm one, it's 8 zone. So, quite a good panel. Got some door contacts wired to it. So I've got the LCD keypad wired to it. I am going to use the, no, that's the LED keypad, sorry. I'm going to use the LCD keypad on it. I'm going to swap it out at some point because it's easier to program, but I just thought I'd just power it up, wire some contacts to it. It's only on 12 volt batteries. But yeah, I'm going to wire the LCD to it at some point, and I'll tell you about future plans later on in the video. So this is it. This is the LED keypad here. Let me just open it up. The tamper's not on it. Let me just cancel that. I've got the door chart labelled on the door contacts. That's zone 1. Let me just show you what it does on the keypad. So when you open the door, number 1 lights up, and it doesn't really do much. So let's set it. So it's everything's defaulted. So 0123 is the code. And it'll just do program set, program 1 set, and then to open the door contacts, that's the interrupted tone. Close the doors. I'll do a quick set. It just does like, cuts it down to 5 seconds. So that's it. So then we can just open the door. I'll just type code in. Okay, right. I'll set it and then set it off. So quick set it. Right. So I think the entry delay is 30 seconds. Let's just maybe use guided. Stuff out of the way. That's the last chance to shut me off, or I'm going to make a loud noise. There we go. It's got quite a cool alarm tone. And it'll tell you what zone went into alarm. And you just hit X to reset. There we go. That's reset, and the unlock symbol's back on it now. Let's go into program mode. So now we're on there. The SOS light lights up. So 0's walk test, but everything will go off because I haven't. There's only, well, all the zones are open in the panel right now. So it'll just go straight into walk test. So they're all lit up except zone 8. Oh wait, I know why, because I was trying to sort something out with zone 8. I'll share that in a minute. But if I open zone 1, number 1 lights up. So all of them are lit up except zone 8 because I've linked zone 8 out because I was going to test something out which I forgot to do. If you press that, it does make a weird noise. Don't know why it does that. Alright, we'll just cancel that. Now if we go into test mode, not test mode, number 1, that's like test mode. So 1 is bell, nothing linked up. 2 strobe, again, nothing linked up. 3 is internal sounder. Don't know what 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I don't think do anything. Nope. Okay, let's get out of that. 3 is system flags, which is... Oh wait, it was 2. Hang on, I forgot what 2 is. I'm going to have to look at the manual. Can't remember what 2 is, but 3 is system flags. And if you wanted to set up... What's it called? Single key set. You do 3... So first off, say you're back in your normal unset state. You go P9999 or whatever your engineer code is, or I think it might work on your hang on. Ah, that's interesting. So the 9999 code is more for engineers, proper engineers. Like say this was installed by a company. I don't know why you installed Accenta though, to be fair. But say it was installed by a company. They could have their own code, because you can change the engineer code. They could have their own engineer code, which like enables everything. All that you can do with, yeah, you can't change the system flags with that. You can only do like tests in your normal, with your normal code. So to enable everything else, you just have to engineer code, default on this is 9999. So then to do, so if you wanted single key set, you have to go P9999 or call up your engineer and request them to do it. So P9999, oh, just 4 nines. Then you press 3, 2, 1, and that means it's on. So then if you press tick and then just X out twice, then as soon as you press the tick, it just sets. You don't have to worry about it all. I'm going to disable that for now, I think, though. So to disable it, it's the same thing. 3, 2, 1. And get out of that. We'll do panic. Okay. And then SOS starts to flash. Then you have to press X once. I don't know why I pressed it twice. Then, so to look at your events, you go P9999 and then you press the chime icon. So first issue, well, latest issue is the SOS, then it'll go, yeah, SOS, as you can see, and then scroll to the next one, which was zone 1. As you can see, was the door contact when I set it off. Zone 1 again, zone 1 again. Oh wait, hang on, no, hang on. SOS again, tamper. Another tamper, which was the panel. I'll do a tamper in a minute on the panel. Tamper, oh hang on, was that tamper? Yeah, that was tamper. And then zone 1 again, and that's it. Right, so let me go into, let's open up the panel. So it's got 2 screws, and it's got like 2 sort of lids in a way. But this will all go into tamper. Alright, so as soon as this opens, hang on, let me just, there we go, just tear that off. That's going to alarm. Yeah, and you see the tamper lights thing. It won't let you reset it, and it will make the beep noise when you put the thing on. And as soon as you let go of the tamper spring, so I'll show you it again. So as soon as you let go of the tamper spring, right, if I just reset it and put it in engineer mode. There you go. So let me take this off as well. So there's the 2 lids to it. So yeah, excuse the dodgy wiring. I'm using this little telephone wire that I found, which is not the best to use. I am going to be ordering 6-core cable soon and having like a mini system, possibly. But I'm just using 4-core and I'm not using Tampo on the keypad. And then so zone 1 and 2, I'm using 2-core for that because it's only a door contact. As you can see, there's the 2-core over that, which I've been using. So it's got 8 zones. Number 8 I've linked out because of some. I was going to try and test out the fire tone. I might still do that and then make like a small separate video for that. So then we've got Tampa. This system's Tampa is wired in series. So you have to like link them all up. So I'm trying to think how you describe it now. So say you've got 3 motion sensors, so on 2, 3 and 4. You wire Tampa coming out of the panel. So you wire Tampa coming out of the panel and then going into the first sensor, so zone 2 sensor. Then you wire the Tampa going out of zone 2 into zone 3 and then out of zone 3 to zone 4. And then you just return it back to the panel. It's almost like a loop. So like say on like an addressable fire alarm, you bring the loop back. That's kind of the same with intruder alarm Tampa things. So I think the same goes for like the 13 volts and 0 volts. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I know because you wire your alarm zone, or normally closed I think it's called. Although it's like Tampa can be normally closed as well if you think about it. But yeah, that's it. So the alarm zones go into the terminals, and then of course that trips the whole system when it goes off. So then up here you've got your what's the word? Communicator thing. So say you've got like one of those Informer speech dialers, or maybe an SD1, a MemVia SD1. You just wire all those in. So you've got like separate terminals for like the fire. So say there's a smoke detector fitted to this, it would alert you if it's fire. Then we've got like panic, intruder, set, which alerts you when it's set. I think there's ways to disable that. And abort. So abort is, so say you accidentally set the alarm off when you're in the building. You can just type your code in within a certain, I think it's like, I can't remember how long it is, I think it's like a minute or something. Within a minute, and it'll send a message to the it'll send a message to whoever's the key holder or whoever's got the phone number set up. It'll just tell them that no, everything's fine, it's been unset. That's pretty much it for the panel. So I'm just gonna I'll quickly change the codes because I want to. There's something else I need to, well, not speak about, but alright. So to change codes, I'm just going to. Oh wait, hang on. Let me just go, because we're in Tampa lockout because of the panel lid being on. Which I might just see if I can put it on without the screws. Let me just take the screws out of that. Put the thing back in. And see if it will just clamp down without the. It might spring up though, that's the thing with springs. Go on. There we go. Is that going to reset? Oh. No. I thought I tripped it then. I think we can just do it without the so we're in. No, hang on. Now we're in engineers mode, so we can change the code. I think. I wonder if it'll let me do it actually because Tampa's on. Might do. Let me have a look. So 8. Oh yeah, it will. So we'll change user code 1. So that's now 1111. So if we were to do, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to test it out. But hang on a minute. Let me just oops, Snapchat. Put that in properly. Actually, just put one screw in and see if it will not jump. There we go. That'll work. Right. So I've just got one screen for that. So if we do our old code, doesn't work. It has to be 1111. Hang on. Oh yeah. Hang on. There we go. Yeah. So that's how you change the code on it. And just wrong code. Okay. So we'll just change it back to 0123. So you change your code to 8. I wonder if you can change user code too. So let me check something. So if we do, hang on, let's go back into it. I think there's 2 user codes, an engineer code, and then Duress code. I'll tell you about Duress code in a minute. So if we change to 2, so that's user code 2. Ooh, a bit of a lag there. Right, so if I were to do 111, yeah, that's user code 2 done then. Ah, that's interesting. I was thinking about this last night. So, say you're the last person to leave, but you leave the house, but you're not going to be the first person back in. So you could just it'll unset whatever code you type in. So, say you're user 1, and you just set it. But say your partner or your son or daughter or relative comes in, and they don't know the code. Well, they have their own code. You can just unset it using user code 2, which I think is quite clever. Alright, so you heard me say about Duress. What is a Duress code? A Duress code is not Duress code, Duress, I don't know how to pronounce it. So this is more for like shops, like small shops, the Duress code really. So say someone breaks in and the alarm goes off and you hit panic. No, say you're in a shop and some like knife-wielding maniac comes in, and you have a panic button at the behind the counter. If you press that, the alarm will go off. Obviously, the what's it called? The knife-wielding maniac could demand of you to shut the alarm off. So what you could do is instead of typing in your code, your normal user code, if you knew it, you could type in the Duress code, which will shut up the alarm, but if it's got a communicator connected to it, it will alert, like, say the manager's out of office or out somewhere, it will alert the manager or security guard or whoever that the Duress code's been, so you might want to come and check on the situation, which I think is quite clever, actually. So that's it, just yeah, that's it. So it's quite a nice keypad, I like it. And the panel's decent as well. Quite good for a starter panel, and they're easy to wire. I'm just going to go to the garage because I was going to show you guys something. So back in the garage, and you might have remembered me saying in the earlier in the video that I was thinking about Meg doing a mini system for it. The only thing is, I don't know what PIRs to use. I'm going to use 2 PIRs on the system, but I don't know which ones to use. So I'm going to let you guys decide. I'll put a Google Forms in the description with all the PIRs. So let me just show them all. So we've got a Honeywell Activate PIR. And we've got a Honeywell IS312, I believe it is. These are the 2 ones that you'd see on the on most Honeywell G4 systems, I would have thought. Yeah, because they used to have them. There's PIRs that came in the kits. These ones are now these ones are obsolete. These are the replacement ones. So maybe those. And then we've got this Honeywell DT something or other, I can't remember, DT7500 UK or something, I can't remember. Then we've got the Apollo D, this what is it, A1 response PIR thing. Bosch Blue Line Gen 2, Pet Immune one, well, Pet Immune in inverted commas. Then we've got a Texcom Reflex, Texcom Prestige Compact, Texcom DT, that's Texcom Prestige DT. This is a Texacom, what is it, a Texacom AMDQ, it's a grade 3 one. That's grade 3 as well, but I'm sure it'll work. That's a grade 3 there. Might do a video on those. Then we've got Visonic Next, K9 Next, whatever, which has similar internals to the Activate. Then we've got the Pyronics Veritech, which I might be able to wire if you want me to. Then we've got Pyronics Mech Blue, Pyronics Magnum, Pyronics Mech Blue, Pyronics KX10 something or other, and a Risco iWise. So, as I said, there will be a Google Forms link in the description, and you can select 2 motion sensors you want to see on the system, and then the 2 most popular ones I will put on the system once I get 6-core cable. And then if we move on over here, so these are some other things I might add to it. So in that box is the Almdine extension speaker, might use that. Might use the glass break as well, put it on a zone, like maybe a 24-hour tamper zone or something, I don't know, or a panic zone. Then we have either these, I can't decide which one to use, I'm going to see which one's louder, possibly the Vantage, but I'm going to use that as like the bell box, see if it will work. Might wire up the belly, see if it will work. And then I might use that for strobe on set, just to show what strobe on set does and all that. So that's pretty much it for the video. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like and subscribe.